Welcome to Bedtime Sleep Stories for Grown-Ups by bzbshoney.net. I hope you are settled in for the night and are ready to go on a journey of deep and relaxing sleep. We've put these special bedtime sleep stories for adults for anyone out there dealing with insomnia, sleep problems, sleep deprivation, anxiety, pain, or any other kind of issues preventing you from getting enough sleep and being fully rested and ready to take on the day. We truly hope these stories can help you achieve the elusive, deep, and uninterrupted sleep. Please enjoy this episode and consider subscribing to our channel to support and help the spread of these sleep stories to people all over the world with the same issues that brought you to this video. Thank you for your support and a deep and uninterrupted sleep to you tonight. Let's begin. Chapter 2. A New Path. In the weeks that followed her triumph over the shadows, Lily felt an overwhelming sense of relief and freedom. The weight of her anxiety had been lifted, replaced by a newfound sense of self-assurance and determination. She was grateful to Cassandra for guiding her through her journey, and the two women had formed a deep bond. However, as time went on, Lily began to wonder about the nature of the mysterious room and the power that had changed her life. She felt a growing curiosity about the magical world that Cassandra had introduced her to and longed to learn more. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting the city in a warm, golden glow, Lily found herself in front of the unassuming door once more. She hesitated for a moment before knocking, unsure of what she might find within. The door creaked open, and Cassandra welcomed her with a knowing smile. "I knew you would return," she said, gesturing for Lily to enter. "Your journey to overcome your anxiety was only the beginning. There is so much more for you to discover, but it will not be an easy path." Lily's heart raced with excitement and anticipation, but she was undeterred by Cassandra's warning. "I want to learn," she said, her voice filled with determination. "I want to understand this power and how to use it." Cassandra nodded, her green eyes shimmering with pride. "Very well," she replied. "Your training begins tonight." As they sat in the now familiar room, Cassandra began to teach Lily the fundamentals of the magical world. She explained the delicate balance between light and dark, the importance of intention and will, and the many forms that magic could take. Lily listened intently, absorbing the information like a sponge. She was eager to learn and grow, to explore the depths of her newfound power. But as her training progressed, she couldn't shake a lingering sense of unease. Late one night, as she practiced her spells under Cassandra's watchful eye, Lily finally found the courage to voice her concerns. "Cassandra," she began, her voice wavering, "how do I know that this power won't consume me, that I won't lose myself in the darkness?" Cassandra paused, her expression somber. "The truth is, Lily, there are no guarantees. The path you walk is fraught with danger, and the line between light and darkness is a thin one. But remember this, the power you hold within you is only as strong or as dangerous as you allow it to be." Lily took a deep breath, her resolve strengthened by Cassandra's words. She knew that the road ahead would be treacherous, filled with challenges and temptations, but she also knew that she was no longer alone, and with the guidance of her mentor and the power within herself, she was ready to face whatever lay ahead. As the days turned into weeks, Lily delved deeper into the world of magic under Cassandra's guidance. She learned to harness her power, casting spells and performing rituals with increasing confidence and skill. She could feel herself growing stronger, more attuned to the magical energies that surrounded her. One day, during a particularly challenging lesson, Cassandra revealed a new layer of complexity to their studies. "There is a delicate balance in the magical world, Lily," she said, her voice serious. "For every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. When you wield your power, you must be mindful of the consequences." Lily nodded, understanding the gravity of her mentor's words. She knew that wielding her power irresponsibly could have dire consequences, not only for herself, but for the world around her. As part of her training, Cassandra began to teach Lily about magical artifacts, objects imbued with great power that could tip the balance of the magical world. Some were tools of light, offering protection and guidance, while others held the potential for great destruction. One such artifact, the legendary Scepter of Shadows, was rumored to have the power to bring darkness to the world. It had been lost for centuries, its whereabouts unknown, but whispers of its reemergence had begun to circulate within the magical community. The prospect of such an artifact falling into the wrong hands filled Lily with dread. As her knowledge and abilities grew, so too did Lily's sense of responsibility. She began to feel the weight of her power and the importance of maintaining the delicate balance of the magical world. The thought of the scepter of shadows haunted her dreams, and she knew that she could not stand idly by. One night she approached Cassandra, her expression determined. "I want to find the scepter of shadows," she declared. "I want to ensure that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands and that the balance of our world remains intact." Cassandra looked at her apprentice, her green eyes filled with a mixture of pride and concern. "This will be your most dangerous journey yet, Lily," she warned. "But I believe in you and the power you've discovered within yourself." With her mentor's blessing, Lily began to prepare for her perilous quest. She knew that the path ahead would be fraught with danger, but she also knew that she could not turn away from her destiny. As she set out on her journey, armed with her knowledge, her magical abilities, and the unwavering support of her mentor, Lily couldn't help but feel a sense of trepidation. But she also knew that the fate of the magical world was in her hands, and she was determined to rise to the challenge, no matter what the cost. Lily's quest for the Scepter of Shadows took her to the far corners of the world, following leads and piecing together clues from ancient texts and forgotten legends. Along the way, she encountered a host of magical creatures and beings, some friendly and others decidedly less so. Throughout her journey, Lily continued to hone her magical skills, learning to adapt her powers to suit the ever-changing challenges she faced. She discovered that her connection to the magical world had deepened, allowing her to tap into its energies in ways she never thought possible. As the weeks turned into months, Lily grew increasingly weary. The Scepter of Shadows remained elusive, and the weight of her responsibility began to take its toll. She longed for the comfort of the mysterious room and the guidance of her mentor, but she knew that she could not turn back. One fateful day, Lily found herself in a remote village, nestled within a dense forest. Her research had led her to believe that the scepter might be hidden nearby, guarded by an ancient order of mages. As she approached the village, she felt a powerful magical energy emanating from within, and she knew that she was close to her goal. Determined to find the scepter and ensure the safety of the magical world, Lily ventured into the heart of the village. There she discovered a hidden temple, its entrance shrouded in shadows and overgrown with vines. Her heart raced as she pushed the heavy doors open, revealing a dark, cavernous chamber. Inside the temple, Lily encountered the mysterious order of mages, their faces hidden behind dark masks. They were wary of her intentions, but she managed to convince them of her dedication to protecting the magical world. The leader of the order, a tall, enigmatic figure, revealed that the Scepter of Shadows was indeed within their possession. However, he warned Lily of the great danger it posed and the need for a true test of her strength and resolve before she could be entrusted with its care. As Lily prepared to face the trial that awaited her, she couldn't help but feel a sense of foreboding. Would she be able to prove her worth and secure the Scepter of Shadows, or would the darkness within the artifact consume her? The trial that awaited Lily was both physically and mentally taxing. The ancient mages had constructed a series of challenges designed to test her magical prowess, her courage, and her determination. Each challenge pushed her to her limits, forcing her to draw upon every ounce of her power and knowledge. Throughout the ordeal, Lily was acutely aware of the eyes of the mages watching her every move. She knew that they were judging her worthiness, determining whether she could be trusted with the immense power of the Scepter of Shadows. In the final chamber of the temple, Lily faced her most daunting challenge yet, a magical mirror that reflected her deepest fears and darkest memories. She watched in horror as the mirror dredged up her past anxieties and brought them to life, forcing her to confront her own inner demons once more. But Lily refused to be defeated. She remembered the power she had discovered within herself, the strength she had used to overcome her anxiety, and face the shadows in her past. Drawing upon that strength, she fought back against the mirror's illusions, dispelling them one by one until the chamber was plunged into darkness. As the last of the illusions faded, the leader of the ancient order stepped forward, his expression inscrutable behind his dark mask. "You have proven yourself worthy, Lily," he said, his voice echoing through the chamber. "You have faced your fears and demonstrated your dedication to preserving the balance of the magical world." He led Lily to a hidden alcove at the back of the chamber, where the scepter of shadows was enshrined. Its dark, twisted form seemed to pulse with energy, both alluring and menacing. With a deep breath, Lily reached out and grasped the artifact, feeling its immense power course through her. As she held the scepter of shadows, Lily knew that her quest was far from over. The darkness within the artifact was a constant temptation, a reminder of the fine line she walked between light and dark, but she also knew that she had the strength and the resolve to maintain that balance, to protect the magical world from the threat that the scepter posed. With the artifact secured, Lily began her long journey home, her heart filled with a mixture of pride and trepidation. She knew that her life would never be the same, but she was determined to embrace her destiny and continue her journey of self-discovery wherever it might lead. Upon her return to the city, Lily sought out Cassandra, eager to share her experiences and the knowledge she had gained throughout her quest. The mysterious room seemed to welcome her back, its walls echoing with the stories of her adventures. Cassandra listened intently as Lily recounted her trials, her expression a mixture of pride and concern. She knew that the Scepter of Shadows was a powerful and dangerous artifact, and she understood the burden that Lily now carried. "You have done well, Lily," she said, her green eyes shining with admiration. "But you must remember that the power of the Scepter of Shadows is not to be taken lightly. It is a constant test, a reminder of the delicate balance that exists within the magical world and within yourself." Lily nodded, her grip on the scepter tightening. "I understand," she replied, her voice filled with determination. "I will do everything in my power to maintain that balance and protect our world from the darkness that threatens it." Over the following weeks, Lily and Cassandra worked together to devise a plan to safeguard the Scepter of Shadows. They researched ancient texts and consulted with other mages, searching for a way to neutralize the artifact's power without destroying it entirely. Finally, they discovered a ritual that would allow them to create a protective barrier around the scepter, containing its dark energies and preventing them from causing harm. It was a complex and dangerous undertaking, but they knew that it was the only way to ensure the safety of the magical world. As they prepared to perform the ritual, Lily couldn't help but feel a sense of apprehension. She knew that the fate of the magical world rested on her shoulders, and she was determined to succeed, no matter the cost. As the incantations filled the air and the room pulsed with energy, Lily felt the darkness within the Scepter of Shadows begin to recede. The artifact seemed to grow lighter in her hands, its twisted form losing some of its menacing power. With a final, triumphant cry, Lily and Cassandra completed the ritual, sealing the Scepter of Shadows within a protective barrier. The room fell silent, the tension in the air dissipating as they realized that they had succeeded. Exhausted but victorious, Lily looked at her mentor, her heart swelling with gratitude. "Thank you, Cassandra," she whispered, tears glistening in her eyes. "Without you, I could never have come this far." Cassandra smiled, her own eyes filled with pride. "You have achieved so much, Lily, but your journey is far from over. Together, we will continue to learn and grow, and face whatever challenges the future may hold." As they stood in the mysterious room, the weight of their responsibility a constant reminder of the power they wielded, Lily knew that she had found her true calling. With the support of her mentor and the strength she had discovered within herself, she was ready to face whatever lay ahead, embracing the power of overcoming anxiety and darkness. We've now come to the end of this chapter. Please stay tuned for the next chapter of this story to be published in the upcoming days. In the meantime, please enjoy the sleep music that's about to begin.